Hi students, welcome to VerandaRace, and in today's session we are going to discuss around 25 questions which are meant to be used in the meant for banking examinations. So let us start the session without much ado. We will start the session now. These questions are meant for banking examinations, and I have a variety of questions are there basically. So let us start the session without much trouble. So it's day 7 and we are going to do some practice questions. So first question is of error spotting. So we have first 5 questions of error spotting. So let us read the question and start the session. Okay. So the question says about 36 countries that are currently administering the COVID-19 booster doses, the US tops the list. Okay. So the question says about the 36 countries that are currently administering the COVID booster doses, the US tops the list. So the US tops the list shows that there are many other countries which are in the sample. So if you are saying there's a sample of, for example, 10 countries, the United States tops the list. So we are talking about a sample from which the US has been taken. So in that case, what happens? We will use in one among. So among the 36 countries, among the 10 countries, the US tops the list. So it's about selection from the sample. It's about selection from the sample of 36 countries. The United States tops the list. So it will be among the 36 countries. So error was in part A. So we'll mark the error as A. Okay. So basically between is for 2 things, among is for more than 2 things, and if we have selection, distribution or rejection, we'll use among in that case for more than 2 people or 2 entities. Okay. Next question. Women farmers in the hill state are gradually turning to non-chemical which has not only provided them with a sustainable livelihood but also empowered them. Okay. So non-chemical harvesting or non-chemical cultivating, non-chemical plowing or non-chemical farming. So that means that women farmers in the hill state are gradually turning to non-chemical farming, because before which non-chemical means what? Non-chemical farming, which has not only provided them with a sustainable livelihood but also empowered them. Clear? Okay. Because before which whatever comes, the verb after which will be decided by that particular subject. Okay. Next. Seltzers has emerged as one of the fastest growing soft drink categories in the Western countries, especially of the COVID-19 pandemic days. Okay. Seltzers had emerged as one of the fastest growing soft drink categories in the Western countries, especially of the COVID-19 pandemic days. Okay, it should be during. Why during? Because seltzers had emerged one of the fastest growing soft drink categories in the Western countries during the COVID-19 pandemic days, because it happened during that duration. You understand that? Not of the COVID-19 pandemic days. So this incident happened, this phenomena happened during the COVID pandemic days. Okay. Next question. The Defense Research and Development Organization is working on a device that a soldier can carry in a backpack. Backpack means which you carry on your shoulders. Backpack to generate power as he or she. Okay, it's or. See, it's or. So he or she denotes singularity. So it should be he or she walks. The Defense Research and Development Organization is working on a device that a soldier can carry in a backpack to generate power as he or she walks. Clear? So walks will be the answer. So error was in part D, because with or what happens, whatever the second subject is, means after or, that decides the verb. Okay. Next. The Chief Minister launched a scheme to provide electric two-wheelers at subsidized rates for construction and industrial workers of the state. Okay, let us see part-wise. The Chief Minister launched a scheme to provide, first part has no error, it's clear, okay. Provide two electric two-wheelers, okay, that's also does not have any error, and at subsidized rates for construction and industrial workers of the state. No error is the answer. I don't think there's an error. If you feel like, you can comment. So there's no error in this sentence. Moving ahead to the reading comprehension section. Reading comprehension. So let us solve these 5 questions we have from reading comprehension. So let us see the questions first. As I always tell you, when you solve reading comprehension questions, you must first see the questions. So first, choose the synonym of suboptimal. Suboptimal. Okay. Next question is, according to the passage, how perspective taking skill can be improved? How can perspective taking skill be improved? So we have to find the answer of the question which says, how can the perspective taking skill be improved? Okay. According to the passage, how problem solving capability can be built? Okay, perspective taking attitude, and again is problem solving capability. Next question, which of the following is not one of the frameworks and tools recommended for building perspective taking skills? Okay, this is again a question which requires the thorough reading of the passage. We'll read the entire passage, don't worry. Choose the synonym of copious. According to the passage, which of the following is not true? Okay, we need to read the entire passage. So let's go to the passage and read the passage. Okay, we'll try to understand the entire passage. That will be better, I guess. It's a small passage. The value of your company is equal to the sum of the problems you are able to solve. Okay, we have understood the value of your company is equal to the sum of the problems you are able to solve. But how can we build this problem solving capability into our organizations? The first question, the second line gives the answer to one of the questions, which says, but how can we build this problem solving capability into our organization? Neuroscience suggests that one key strategy may be taking the perspective of others. So if we need to develop, if we need to build the problem solving capability of the organizations, neuroscience suggests that one key strategy may be taking the perspective of others. Not only does this crucial skill provide us with additional information about complex situations, it also activates brain regions linked with creativity and innovation. So there are 2 points. Not only does this crucial skill provide with additional information, but complex situation also activates brain regions linked with creativity and innovation. Okay. Indeed, many frameworks and tools for solving tough and complex problems are centered around the ability to take perspective of others. Innovation framework starts with taking the customer's perspective. Collaboration and negotiation frameworks are centered on understanding others. So, innovation frameworks start with taking the customer's perspective. Collaboration and negotiation framework are centered around understanding others. And dialogue models recommend postponing judgment in the order to take different perspective from solving copious challenges from business issue to marital problems. So, let us understand this. One is innovation framework, one is collaboration negotiation framework, and third is dialogue models. Okay, so these frameworks and models recommend postponing judgment in order to take different perspectives for solving copious challenges from business issues to marital problems. So the key is like, if you want to solve a problem, take some time, postpone the judgment or postpone the decision in order to take different perspective from different models or different people, and for solving copious challenges. Copious means what? Many challenges. So let us understand from here only. Copious means many problems. Okay, from business issues to marital problems. So it's better to take some time, buy some time, and take the decision later, so that we don't land in a problem. Okay. When considering how often perspective taking appears in the problem solving literature, it is surprising that so few leaders invest time and effort in developing their skill. Okay, it is important that perspective taking skills appears in the problem solving literature. It's very true, but it's surprising that few leaders invest time and effort in developing the skill. Even though organizations frequently use the aforementioned tools and frameworks, including the well-known approach of design thinking, the results may be suboptimal. Results may be suboptimal means result is generally negative. Suboptimal means negative sense, because it says even though organizations frequently use the aforementioned tools. Aforementioned means that the three tools frameworks we are talking: negotiation framework, collaboration framework, and this dialogue model. So the results may be suboptimal if individuals are not skilled in perspective taking itself. Neuroscience data shows that investing time and energy into social interaction changes the brain in ways that should enhance perspective taking. Okay. Social interaction. The key is social interaction. Choose the synonym of suboptimal. Suboptimal is a negative word, so optimal means best utilization of resources, or suboptimal means substandard. Okay, the synonym will be substandard. Okay, next question. According to the passage, how perspective taking skill can be. Okay, let me tell the meaning of the other words. Okay, humble means down to earth. Adequate. Humble means down to earth, and normal. Normal in the sense that not very rich, not very poor. Humble means normal, down to earth person. Adequate means sufficient. Exaggerated means over the top, more than enough, more than enough. Substandard means lower than what is expected. Lower than what is expected. Substandard. And insufficient means which is not sufficient. Okay. According to the passage, how perspective taking skill can be improved? By engaging into more outdoor games, by investing time and energy into social interaction. This is very, very good. We have got the answer. I don't need to explain this. You have understood it totally. Okay. Okay. Next one. According to the passage, how perspective skill can be improved? Okay, we have already done this. Next question. According to the passage, how problem solving capability can be built? How can problem solving capability be built? By creative thinking, by bringing up more innovations, by conducting more trainings, by hiring quality employees. See, this is not true. This is not true. This is true, I guess. Let me check. Let us check. Let us check. It's written directly. Taking the perspective of others. That is what neuroscience suggests. Okay. Let us check the other one. So we will take the consideration of the neuroscience. Okay. Because it says problem solving capability can be built by taking the perspective of others. So conducting more trainings, bringing up more innovation by creative thinking, all are wrong. These all are wrong options. Okay, none of the given options. Okay. Which of the following is not one of the frameworks and tools recommended for building perspective taking skills? Innovation framework is there. Interaction models is there. Dialogue models is there. This is not there because interaction models is not mentioned. Innovation framework is there and mentioned. Collaboration negotiation framework is mentioned, and this interaction models is not mentioned in the passage. Okay, you know that, right? So innovation framework, dialogue model, collaboration negotiation framework, but interaction model is not there. Okay. Next thing, copious means many, I said, right? So numerous. Numerous is the correct answer. Numerous means many, a large number. Okay. Elevated means which is raised from a normal standard to a different standard. Elevated. According to the passage, which the following is not true. Okay, let us read it carefully. Perspective taking skill improves creativity. This is true, I guess. Let us consider this later. Many tools are available for building this is true. All leaders invest time and effort in developing the perspective taking skills. No, this is incorrect. So, because all leaders do not invest, very few leaders invest. This is the untrue statement. This is the answer. I can show you in the passage also, but it's better. Okay, let me show you. This is written. Very few leaders invest time in perspective taking thing. It's mentioned directly. It is surprising that so few leaders invest. So I think you've got the answer. So all leaders do not invest, very few leaders invest. This is untrue. Now interchange of words. So what we need to do is we'll interchange the words based on the contextual meaning, because if the words are not placed correctly, the contextual meaning comes out to be wrong. Okay. So Consult app is the first global experts. Okay, what is this? Consult app is the first global facility, because if you check the other words, it's like facility. So C should be replaced with A. So AC is the answer. Let us read the entire sentence. Consult app is the first global facility by which people who need information, advice, counsel, guidance and contact and call up experts in multiple sectors on the go. So this is the correct answer. And they can call up the experts through the Consult app. Okay. It's the first global facility. The reason why states have stepped better is because they have performed up their climate. Okay, see, here we have up. So 100% step should come here. Step up. Now read the sentence. The reason why the states have performed better. Performed better means improved from the previous status quo. From the previous status quo, they have improved to something better. So the reason why the states have performed better is because they have stepped up their climate action plan. Stepped up means improved. So the answer is AC, AB. Clear? Next question. It is found that globally capital investment into climate tech companies venture has skyrocketed since the Paris Agreement, with the US and China leading the global top 10. Okay. It is found that let me read this. It is found that globally capital investment into climate tech companies. Okay, so A and B should be interchanged. A and B need to be interchanged. So the answer is A. B. I'll tell you why. Because here I can see venture capital. Venture capital means you must have heard about venture capitalists. Venture capitalists are those people who raise equity and provide capital for entrepreneurship they provide the capital investment into new businesses. So they are known as venture capitalists. So it's found that globally, it's found that venture capital investment into climate tech companies globally has skyrocketed. So on a global level, the investment into climate tech companies has increased, has skyrocketed. What do you mean skyrocketed? Means it has increased to a very large extent. So AB is the answer. Let me mark the answer as AB. Okay, the comprehensive policy program will also help alleviate wastage of farm produce, increase value of farm produce, and sustainable them. Okay. Here the hint is there. Dash them to global markets. So what is it saying is that the comprehensive policy program will also help alleviate wastage of farm produce, increase value of farm produce, and dash them to global markets. So farm produce needs to be linked to global markets. So I think in B we have link, and in D we will have sustainable. So it's written here more sustainable and profitable. Here if we place sustainable over here, so what it becomes, thereby making Indian agriculture more sustainable and profitable. Sustainable means what? Which performs properly, not disturbing the ecology. So that's called a sustainable development or sustainable model. So it should be BD. BD is the correct answer. Now spelling test. So we have 4 words in a sentence which have been highlighted. So one of them is wrongly spelt. We have to find the word which has been wrongly spelt or and mark the answer as the correct option. Okay. Coronavirus infections and fatalities have begun to increase again across the world. So coronavirus infections and not fatalities, but it should be fatalities. Fatalities means fatalities. I'd say fatalities, not fatalities. Fatalities means deaths, number of dead people. Fatalities. So it's wrong. It should be FA. Fine, fatalities. Next. Seltzers has started gaining prominence as an immunity-boosting health drink amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, prominence boosting amidst started boosting amidst, all are correct. There's no spelling error. You understand that amidst means AMIDST is correct. Started, prominence, boosting, no spelling error. Moving ahead next. The acquisition is correct, no spelling error. Has strengthened, will strengthen companies' digital engineering capabilities. Capabilities, it's written capabilities. It should be capabilities, like CAPABIL, capabilities, GIES, capabilities, CAPABI. Okay, let me write it again in a better manner. CAPABILITIES, capabilities. And here it's what it's written is capabilities. It should be capabilities. Okay, next. Rearrangement. Okay, the first one answer should be the minister stressed upon the importance of human relationship. So here we can get the hint as the importance of human relationship and said that. So somebody has said something. The minister stressed upon the importance of human relationship and stressed that no one is perfect and one should take advice, consult and learn from experience of others. So it should be BADC. Clear? Next is dash of the earning members, zoonotic diseases like rabies claims, prime delaying the family. The lives of people in their zoonotic diseases like rabies, claims of their earning member prime. No, it's not like that. Zoonotic diseases like rabies claims the lives of people. Okay, I've got the answer. So claims the lives of people. This is the hint. Claiming the life means taking the life. Okay. So zoonotic disease like rabies claims the lives of people in their prime. In their prime means in their major age, younger age. Okay. The lives of people in their prime, denying the family of their earning member. Okay. So it should be A, BDCA. You understood how we find the, so claiming the life, their prime means they're at an age when they are earning the maximum. They are very robust, very healthy. Okay. More than 80% Indians live in districts. More than 80% Indians lives in districts vulnerable to climate risk. That is 17 out of 20 people in India are vulnerable to climate. Okay, see. More than 80% Indians live in districts vulnerable to climate risk. That is 17 or 20 people in India. So we can then get the hint from here, people in India. So BD will be there. In India are vulnerable to climate risk, out of which more than 80% Indians live in districts. So BD, out of which every 5 Indians live in areas that are extremely vulnerable. So BDC should be there and A should be the first sentence. ABDC. I'll tell you again. See. More than 80% of Indians live in districts vulnerable to climate risk. That is 17 out of 20 people in India are vulnerable to climate risk, out of which every 5 Indians lives in areas that are extremely vulnerable. Okay, that's the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Next. I think C will start the sentence because B has off, A has this, D has in. So C. Which option has C? C, D, A, B. So the global tech industry plays a vital role in accelerating this global transformation, and this is demonstrated in the rapid growth of VC investment into global climate tech companies. Very good. So answer is this. It's actually a very easy question because not an easy question, very easy section of the exam, because even if you know the first or second sentence, you can identify from the option and eliminate the option. Okay. So student, here we end the session for today. We did comprehension, we did spelling test, we did interchange of words, we did common errors, error spotting, and at last we did rearrangement as well. I hope you enjoyed the session a lot. Thank you so much. Please join us Veranda Race channel and enjoy with us. Have fun. Please. Thank you so much.